What's up guys, today we're gonna review the new iPhone 12 Pro Max. It just came, I'm really excited to have it here. I'm just gonna take this thing. As you can see, this is the iPhone 12 Pro Max Silver in 512 gigabytes. The box is really small compared to the previous one. Like really small, that's because it lacks the charger. Shiny. Just gonna leave some fingerprint marks. Focusing in. As you can see, so we're gonna have plenty of fingerprint marks. I'm filming with the Huawei P40 Pro Max, something like that. So it looks nice. It reminds me of the iPhone 6. Now this is the 11 Pro Max in silver, 512 gigabytes as well. So side by side, I'm just gonna use this so you can see there's a bit of a gap in here, so that means the 12 Pro Max is a bit longer. One side is not much of a difference. It does feel the same. So you can clearly see 12 is just a bit longer, not by much, just by a bit. So let's start it up.
A few moments later.
Bring the current iPhone 11 discovered, the new one. I'll click on continue.
A few moments later.
Just want to get this out of the way. Asking me to configure. In the meantime, trigger this cable, USB-C to Lightning. The good old sticker. And the key. With this one, I wonder if everybody ever used this. So, I don't know what for. So let's go back to this one. It was a bit faster. So in theory, the main difference between this one, the new one, and the previous one should be this one has the LiDAR scanner, or whatever it's called. Apart from that, I'll do it on later. Apart from that, we get the fastest microchip ever, and the whatever else they've added to it. It's not going to be much of a difference for the user.
A few moments later.
And we are back. We've managed to do the software update on the 12 Pro Max. because 14.2 was out just a couple of days after they released the phone, so the phone did not come with it. So we have side by side the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. There's not much of a difference, it's just me being right-handed. My left hand is probably a bit slower. But it's now up and running, so I'm gonna try and see both of them. They respond quite similar. That's a picture of myself back in the days when I was younger and better looking. I've always had issues with the 11 Pro Max because I had to look straight into the camera directly. If I was a bit of an angle or so, wouldn't pick it up. And that's frustrating when you want to unlock the phone quite fast. They've done something to the phone camera that helps with getting your face faster. If I'm gonna lock both of them, I'm sitting above both phones, which you can probably see. You know, I'm in the actual middle. This phone stays a bit of an angle, so if I'm gonna do it like that, so this one as well, and try to unlock it, it's instant for this one, because I was exactly on top of them. I'm just gonna go back a bit to have a bit of an angle, and let's see which one picks it up now. So 12 Pro Max was a bit faster. It is an improvement. It's not a game changer. I've survived so far with the time that it took for the previous models to do the unlock based on the face recognition. The phone performs similar. It's just with the 12, 11 doesn't do that, the 12 does that. And the reason it does that, which is annoying, is because of this thing quite a lot. I don't think you see much, but yeah. This one gets out quite a lot. It's a couple of millimeters. While on this one, it's less. So if we're gonna take the 11 Pro Max for a moment, and we're gonna focus on the curved edge, which you all know. The material they've used, yes, indeed, doesn't look that nice. Leaves plenty of finger marks. Every time you touch it, you're gonna have a fingerprint mark or grease mark on it. Is it scratchy? Yes, it is, especially mine. It's not that scratchy because I've looked after it, but still, the fact that it's round and curved and smooth makes it easier to handle. You can have a firm grip on it, you're not gonna hurt yourself, it's gonna feel natural. Especially the thing I'm doing, and probably most of the people are doing as well, probably you guys are doing it. So let me know in the comments if you have a different technique, but mine is the phone is gonna be rested on the pinky. So it's not a problem on the 11 Pro Max to rest it on your pinky because it's curved and it's smooth. When it comes to the 12 Pro Max, things change. If you rest it against your pinky, as we all do, you're gonna end up with a bad pinky injury-ish. Not sure how is it called, but I think there is a syndrome or something that you can develop on your finger because of the mobile phone. So there was a study back in, I think, last year or so. With this one, having a sharp edge pressing against your pinky, you are more likely to feel it. So it will gonna cause pain to your finger. This feels nice on the 11 Pro Max. When it comes to the 12 though, because of the fact that the edges are sharp, they're no longer smooth, when you rest it on your pinky, it's gonna hurt your finger at some point. Because the phone is not that heavy, but if you're gonna hold it like that for half an hour or so, it depends on how much you guys are playing on your phones, after a while it will become a bit uncomfortable because of this sharp edge here is pressing against your finger, your pinky finger. So whoever designed this phone did not think of that, which is funny because you would expect for a phone that costs £1,400, you would expect for the engineers to have thought of everything so far, which wasn't the case in this one. Let's see. Does it look nice? So. I would say it's a matter of personal preferences. For me personally, it reminds me of the iPhone 4 and a bit of the iPhone 5 with things. The fact that you're gonna have fingerprint mark on the edge doesn't make much of a difference from the 11, because you would have had fingerprint marks on this one as well. It's just that with this one being flat, you can see more of the edge, so you can actually spot fingerprint marks easier than on the 11. For the moment, the only downside with this new shape that I can find is regarding the grip and the fact that it's killing my pinky, so that's probably gonna make me use this phone less than I used to use this one, or until I will find a different technique or I will get used to this one. It is just an idea wider, can't feel it that much. When it comes to width though, for me they seem similar. I know on the specs on the paper the 12 Pro Max should be, I think, 1 millimeter thinner than the 11 Pro Max or so. What I've noticed though is if you have a closer look on how much the camera is offset from the phone on the 11 and then on the 12, you will see that the 12 has much more pronunciated camera. So I'm just going to put them there back to back, which will make it more vulnerable, because every time we just put our phone down like that, that's directly on the camera. So let's just hope the material that this camera was built from are more durable. Apart from that, it's a nice phone to have. I've always updated yearly, but I think it's now the time for us Apple users to take our time and not to renew the phone every single year, because it's just not worth it. The difference is not that much, even though size-wise it's not that much. My personal opinion, if you want to upgrade, yes, of course, go ahead and upgrade. If you're looking for something different or better, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, the LiDAR scanner is there. Is it a game changer? Probably not. Picture-wise or camera-wise, the phone that I'm filming with is a Huawei P40 Pro Max, whatever it's called. Does better video, does better pictures than the iPhone. Of course, the only drawback for the Huawei is that it's not an iPhone, so it doesn't integrate with everything else that I have, which is based on the iOS architecture, or the Mac OS, or whatever it's called, the Apple softwares. At the end of the day, guys, it's down to you if you want to go for the new iPhone 12 Pro Max or just stick with your 11 Pro Max. That was me. Don't forget to like this video if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it. If you feel that you want to say something, just use the comment rubric. If you want to subscribe, I will be more than pleased to see my followers numbers going up through the roof, and I will see you guys later.